très très chic. Okay, September 25th. I have an interesting letter, pretty long, so I had to cut it a little bit, but I'll quickly read it, see what you guys think. It's following up on leader and followers thing, and actually I'm really glad that I get those. Okay, so here I go. I do think that leaders have more issues and harder pressures to deal with because I think that they are aware of others looking up to them, scrutinizing and copying them, following them. Many will probably say that they're naturally that way and that they're assertive because it's who they are, not because what they are following. I mean, not because they want a following. They do. Okay. However, I do think that they're aware of their influences over others, and I think that they are also more inclined to be perfectionist. I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased because I'm that way, and I feel that I have to be a leader. She might have to be a leader, or he might have to be a leader. Another thing, I wonder if people are actually natural born leaders and if they are born with inherent leadership tendencies. And what other topic is brought up here is that here it is. I think that people are actually influenced by their surrounding, I guess, right? And also the order that they were born in the family. For example, my brother is younger and much more easygoing, whereas I'm really motivated, and I tend to see this in my students at school who are older kids in the family. The power of leadership is a really interesting topic, and it's also interesting to watch little kids display the same qualities that adults do leadership-wise, but at a lower level when working together. So, guys, keep sending those. I really like them. I will be cheating today a little bit because it's getting late. Yeah. That's not pretty. Anyways, okay, so quickly back on the topic of different cultures. I get few different replies as well, and some were saying that, hey Max, you are sort of politically incorrect, and all I was saying is that that was how I felt. I felt that it was kind of strange that people from two completely different countries that are really far apart, like Ukraine and Mexico, that we were able to connect so quickly and on such a great level that it seemed like we grew up, next to each other. And all I mean that probably I was just lucky. I was lucky enough to meet those maybe let's just call them extraordinary Mexicans, and maybe I wasn't lucky enough to meet the extraordinary Canadians for that, or maybe Americans, I don't know, from any other country. So all I'm really saying is that it was strange and wonderful that we were able to connect on such a level with people from completely different cultures and different countries. And yeah, if you guys experience anything like that, I would love to hear that as well. Okay, quick facts. Okay, so here are a few facts on those little ones who lived with us for quite a number of, I guess, years, if to say, well, thousands of years. So, and what I'm talking about cats and cockroaches. Apparently, if you cut the head off the cockroach, it will keep living, and the only reason it will die is because it will starve to death. Another thing about cats, seems like cat urine, it actually glows under the black light, the ultraviolet light. And I will ask you, if you guys try that at home, please don't mix them, okay? Don't do stuff to cats which you're supposed to do to cockroaches, please. Thank you. Alright, another controversy. Here I got a topic that someone said that chess players are actually way tougher and way more extreme than golf players. And I agree to some degree, that yeah, chess players, they actually put everything on the line, then they have to cross that line, okay? But they're not a weakness. What they have that ability to go deep into defense and just fight from defense, where the guys, the golfers, they're out there on the field all by themselves. They don't know what's behind that hill, what's gonna hit them, or what are they gonna hit. So still, I think golfers are way tougher than chess players, and in my extreme in my ladder of extreme sports, they're pretty up there, yeah, maybe even higher, yeah, like this, they're pretty high. Okay, and to finish it up, my question for today is that have you ever noticed that, well, maybe let's just sum them up to two types of people that have a quick mood changes and people who don't. Okay, people who, you know, they're happy one minute, the next minute they're upset, and then they're happy again. So really, they, even though their mood fluctuates that fast, they actually go from happy mood to bad mood, I would say. But then they go out of that mood pretty fast as well. Versus when a person is pretty calm in general, you know, they're sort of balanced. But what I noticed, and what I noticed is that if that kind of person actually gets upset or gets mad at someone, it's gonna take him days to get out of that state. So my question probably would be, well, if you observe that as well, what do you think is actually worse? To be upset for a really long time but generally be pretty calm, or to have those quick mood swings, you know, be all la, 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 like that, but and then be upset the next minute. So what do you think? How would you want to be, you know? And if you're one or the other kind, would you want to change that? And that's it for today. Again, write emails, UkieReport@gmail.com. Leave comments on Facebook, leave comments on YouTube. I love that, and I'll keep bringing that on, okay?